Tower Club Dallas T-Mac Elite Promotion presents Fight Night. Graham versus Lopez. I got AJ Graham right here in the building. September the 14th, doors will be open at 6 o'clock p.m. Don't meet us there, beat us there. AJ, man, what's good, bro?
Everything's all good, man. I'm just ready for this fight. You know, we train really hard for it, so it's a big fight. You know, I got a tough opponent ahead of me, so I'm excited.
Man, you sound humbled over there, man. You said you got a tough opponent. You excited about this matchup. I heard a little bird told me, man, that this dude been talking noise, man. He been spitting. Talk to me about that. How do that make you feel, my brother?
Yeah, he's been talking. He's been texting and DMing a few people, you know, talking trash. And for some reason, this is the only time I've never, you know, entertained it. All my other opponents that talk trash, you know, either I would start it or when they would start talking trash, I would talk trash back. But for this one, I don't know. I was so focused on training and getting better and preparing for this fight that let him do all the trash talk.
Okay, so you block out all of the noise and say, hey, I'll see you in the ring, not outside. We'll see you inside the ring, right? That's your mindset, right?
Yeah, because for some people it works. It gets in their head, but you know, the trash talking doesn't get into my head. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of pointless right now because I don't believe me talking trash would have gotten to his head either. You know, he's fought a lot of good opponents. So I just thought it was unnecessary for this fight.
Unnecessary. So let me ask you this then, before we dive into the deep end of the fights and everything. To the new audience, can you let people know who you are, where you from, and these sorts of things, and how long you've been boxing?
All right, I'm AJ Graham. 10-0 as a pro right now from Belleville, Illinois. And I've been boxing. It's crazy because I haven't been boxing that long. I've only been boxing for 7 years.
Okay.
For a pro, that's not a long time at all.
Yeah, what class are you in?
I fight at 126.
You're 126. So I got a chance. There was a viral video that made it all the way to ESPN, back over here to the YouTubes. It was on TikTok. It's on the X app, Facebook, everywhere. At 126 pounds, AJU was able to punch my guy, my dog, Michael Parsons, in the stomach, man. Talk to me about that. What was going on in that particular situation?
All right, so I fight at 126, but I don't walk on 126.
Okay, so that's the difference there. Okay, good.
That's different. I get up to like 50, 55. Yeah, I can't walk around 26. But no, that was, you know, it's crazy. Like, that was just a video I was just going to post on TikTok. I didn't think that was going to blow up or anything. And I played it off good though, cause that shot he hit me with,
he rocked you.
Yeah, but I had to play it off for the video. I had stuff, but no, yeah, that was crazy, cause when that made it to ESPN, when they posted that, I woke up the morning because I had to fight that morning. I woke up and everybody's like, "You're on ESPN, you're on ESPN." So that was pretty cool. And then that night, I went out and knocked out my opponent. So that's perfect.
Hey, man, that's good luck charm then. And speaking of that, you know, the Cowboys just knocked out the Browns. And there was another guy that I saw, you know, that's been in Tony Mac's elite training there by the name of Amari Cooper. Yeah. So in this perfect world, you got Amari Cooper to your left, and then you got Michael Parsons to your right, and then Michael Parsons and Amari Cooper, they also have Brandon Cooks. They got a lot of Cowboy guys and former Cowboy players to be in that elite facility. Talk to me about T-Mac just a little bit, if possible.
Oh man, it was a blessing running into Coach Tony. Because when I moved out here in Texas, I didn't know anybody. I just moved out by myself, you know. And I met Tony through this league called TCL. He's the head coach of the Dallas team. So I really liked the way that they trained, and just I felt comfortable around them that I wanted to make him my, you know, official coach. So it's Tony, DR, and Coach Eddie. Those are my two.
Yeah, Yeah, they all stars, man. Great group of guys, man, that can put people in the right places. I do like this about Tony. He's always giving motivation. He's speaking. He's giving you life stories. And one of the things that I always take home from him is he said that boxing is the chamber of truth. Chamber of truth. You can't cheat boxing. You can cheat somewhere else, probably basketball, maybe football, but boxing, they will know the day you snuck around and ate that brownie or that Twinkie, or if you stayed out too late, or you dissipating and now all of a sudden you lose your legs. By you being trained by those 3 elite trainers, you're ready for this fight, right?
This is the hardest training I've ever been through. Like I was telling my coach DR the other day that I felt every emotion in this camp. And me, I'll never explode on my coaches.
Right.
I was getting I don't know what it was, but I was getting aggravated this camp. I just they were pushing me past my limit.
Right.
And I was just, I don't know why, but it just made me so mad. Like, the bell did not exist this camp. When I talk about the bell, is like, you get a 3 minutes and then you get a minute rest.
Right.
If we're going 6 rounds, we're going 6 rounds straight, and then you barely get a break from there. You do 6 rounds on the bag. You got 6 rounds shadow box. Like, it was just
this constant.
Yeah,
consistency.
I was tired, just straight 2 hours, 2.5 hours of training and doing that every day. It was just really tiring. But I feel I'm in really good shape, and I'm ready for Saturday night.
You ready for Saturday night? So once again, for those who watching this for the first time, September the 14th, doors will be open. It will be at the Tower Club, Dallas. T-Mac Elite Promotions present this wonderful fight between Graham versus Lopez. My guy AJ is 10-0 right now, and he's been. I know, Coach been having you doing all of the burpees possible, right? That's one of the things. Look at him, man. I can't wait to see this fight this weekend. For your people, man, can you let them know if you have a message out there for them to be here? Why should they come and why should they see you, AJ?
Oh man, I'm an excited fighter. Everybody love, a lot of people hate watching fights where they go in there and then it's just a boring fight. They're just touching, running, outboxing each other. I'm getting straight to it. We're fighting. This is
y'all going to the center of the ring. You going to the center of the ring.
Oh, we're fighting. We're fighting. We're fighting. It's gonna be a fight. It's not gonna be a boring, you jab me, I jab you. It's gonna be a nasty, brutal fight. And I always prepare myself for everything. So if I get knocked down, I'm going to get straight back up, and we're getting right back to it. I'm not scared of this man, and I know this man is not scared of me. So it's a good fight. It's going to be a good fight. I actually wanted to fight him a few years ago.
Oh, wow.
It didn't work out.
It didn't work out. So right now is the moment on September the 14th. Let me ask you this, though. Give me your top 3 boxers of all time and which style you try to really take from, if possible. I put you right on the spot, man. We didn't rehearse this at all, so it's all you right now.
So it's funny because I'm really not a boxing fan. People are really shocked about that. I'm not a boxing fan. But so I'd say my top 3. I like Terrence Crawford. He's a dog. I actually got to be in one of his camps. I wasn't really I wasn't his sparring partner, but I was the sparring partner for Jamel fighting Shakur and fighting Sean Porter. But anyways, we got to wrestle, and he's just he's an athlete, man.
Right.
He's special. He has a special talent. But anyways, Terrence for sure. And then, especially for this era, I would have to say Floyd and Canelo.
Floyd and Canelo. Okay. Oh, wow. And I would be crazy not to mention this. You are in Dallas, so you ain't gonna throw out his name, or you just say, "Hey, I'm standing on business." Hey, you ain't gonna throw his name out there just for the audience in Dallas now.
Yeah, you said top 3, man, and this is a biased opinion. I know you're talking about Earl Spence.
Yeah.
And this is a biased opinion. I mean, how can you put Earl above those 3 people?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can't put him above Canelo. You can't put him above Floyd. I mean, honestly, you can't really put anybody above Floyd. And then Terrence beat Earl, so
Okay.
it wasn't a close fight either. So you know,
Yeah.
but Terrence is an amazing athlete too. He's one of the best that the sport has have ever seen. So
Yeah. When you contextualize it like that, I think that everybody would give you that good pass here. One more thing, since you mentioned Floyd, there was another viral deal that was going on the X app just a few days ago, and they were saying in their primes, it's just both fighters in their prime. You talking about Floyd and Tank? Who will win and why in their prime?
you know what's crazy about that? That's something we'll never know.
You wise, boy. You wise beyond your years, man. Beyond your years as well, man. As they say in the book, eyes haven't seen nor ears have heard. You would never know that because this would never happen in their primes, you know. So in our departing of all of this, man, once again, let people know, man, where this fight at and what you got to do to win this fight and all of that.
Fight will be at the Tower Club in Dallas, and I'm going for the knockout. He said he's gonna knock me out too, but he has one of those records where if you look at him for his record, he will beat you.
Right.
You know?
What's his record?
18-16. But those 16 losses were all against really good, talented fighters, and then he's also beat a few really good fighters that I'm pretty sure that him for his record. You know, and I feel like he's making a mistake too because he's also looking at me for my record, even though I'm 10-0. He's not fighting 10-0. He's fighting me. You know.
There we go.
He's not fighting my record. Just like I'm not looking at him. I'm not fighting his record. I'm fighting him. I truly believe he's not going to be prepared for this fight. The fight that I'm going to bring to him, he's not going to be prepared for. I've watched a lot of his fights. They're slow paced. And even the guys that, you know, stopped him, they don't fight like how I fight. You know, they're not fast and aggressive. So it's going to be a good one, man. It's going to be a good one. But
yes, indeed.
I'm stopping them.
Yes, indeed. So, hey, for everybody to jump out and see this great fight, because I don't think it's going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a great one. Come on out to the Tower Club. Hey, don't meet us there. Beat us there at 6 o'clock. And then, of course, the main event, my guy AJ Graham versus Lopez. Let's get it one way or another. Let's go. Peace.